kind of laying into what you just said, Shepherd. I believe that's the title for like somebody that'll save the world. And I don't believe. I'm curious. I mean, even if I guess you could say prevent, I guess you could say ending this I guess you could say kind of like that a few years ago. He may be a savior in that regard, but he's still a murderer. He's still kind of deserves to be kind of killed. You should never kill unless you're prepared to do so. Or in other words, unless you're prepared to die yourself. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I think it's happening good. Yeah, happening good. I like that way.
What'll it be?
Some food for the boy.
Marble curry is our specialty. It takes a week to stew properly.
Marble curry.
Some of that, then. Say, do you know a man named Baskerville? I heard we might find him here.
That old man? A scoundrel and criminal who went against the rules of the Abbey. They executed him long ago.
Oh.
Velvet, this marble curry is amazing.
You get along so well. Is he your brother?
That's a bad thing to mention.
No.
No, he wouldn't be, would he? After all, your brother was murdered before your eyes.
How do you know that?
The shadows watch those who flinch from the light.
So the guild is still active, even after Baskerville's arrest?
That's right. Just like how Ifreed's crew continues their piracy, even without their captain.
So you're the contact?
What may I help you with?
I want to know what Artorias is planning.
Information such as that, it won't come cheap.
How much?
I have here a list of jobs, not one remotely legal. Take care of all of them, and I'll tell you what you want to know.
You can watch your press link. Okay, I understand. Well, I ambush. Destroy good stuff. I want you to destroy goods in the rag trade stores at the warehouse in Fort. Yeah.
Take this with you as documentation. It's fake, but it's a good fake. It'll hold up to inspection.
It's registered to Mogulu's menagerie?
Oh? Was that not the name you gave to the guard at the gate?
I can see you're a group to be reckoned with.
Report back here once you're finished. However, be aware that should you fail...
Then this conversation never took place. Got it. I'll cause you no trouble.
I appreciate your understanding. You're welcome to stay the night, free of charge. Forget about work until the morning comes. Right. You're missing Captain Ifreed. The captain has done much toward our viability. I promise that I'll share anything I hear about him for no charge.
Thanks. All we know is there was a pendulum on the ground at the last place he was seen. And that Legate Melchior is connected to the captain's disappearance. How? We don't know.
Sounds like you've got problems of your own. Do you really have time to take on ours as well?
I could ask you why you've tied yourself up with Velvet.
Me? I've got a debt to repay. Without her, there's no way I'd have ever found my blade again.
A demon repaying a debt? Ridiculous.
Still human.
As ridiculous as a pirate Moloch, you think? No matter how you look at it, there's nothing reasonable about our rogue existence. And in this brave new world governed by reason, a rogue can either rage and become a monster like me,
or band together with others. Like a ship full of pirates, perhaps.
Maybe.
Exactly.
More like smart.
I admire Velvet's courage, squaring off against the whole world on her own. Few can accomplish that. It takes strength, real strength, and I'm curious where it comes from.
So you're doing it for yourself after all?
Is that so wrong?
Nope.
No. I'm the same. I need allies on my side, with the strength and courage to combat this so-called order imposed by the Abbey. But anyone who's willing to put up with the creed folly of Ifrit's pirates has to be an even bigger fool than we are. So I'm like you. I want to know how deep her foolishness goes.
Well, rather,
She'd kill you if she heard that, you know.
I don't think literally, because she would still need, like, at the same time.
It's a compliment. Fools that big aren't born every day.
Aha. And I imagine your dear Captain Ifrit's much the same.
Aye. That man flies his full flag proudly.
I was going to say, I think what he should have said instead of foolish, how deep for foolish goes, how deep for ambition the drive goes, but in a way, when he said fool, he just wasn't like that. He meant it was confidence, so that takes care of that.
The Shepherd Artorias, He's got the populace eating from the palm of his hand. I wonder... Just how deeply will the fangs of our would-be tragic heroine scar this broken world of ours? I've got a traitor to find, but in the meantime, this should be a good show.
It reminds me of Crosses. He started off in like it was never really kind of, I guess you could say, spin with the party. This is spoilers, by the way. Sorry if I'm not mentioning it. But I'm pretty sure everybody plays Toad. Or doesn't really watch it before they all heard it. More spoilers, so if you want to hear spoilers, the first one, with Lloyd and Colette and everything else like that. You skip like about like a minute, like 8 seconds to the video. Basically, he gives the party, he teaches Lloyd soy pills and then leaves apparently. I'm not 100% sure on that because I was completely, or like, it's probably.
A kind face for such a hard woman.
She knew about me and our cover. She's got ears everywhere.
And that's not all. She called the papers fake, but they're not.
So she's got spies working on the inside, too.
I heard that her predecessor, Baskerville, was a monument against authority. To think he was executed.
They've lost their leader, but remain unconquered. Not an organization to trifle with.
That's how they have to be to take on the Abbey. We'd better succeed on our missions, and not just to get the information we need.
Yeah. Besides, I'd like to get another of those drinks, too.
You're a man of taste. That place always has the best.
You're hungry again?
You'd better work hard too, if you want more Mabo curry.
I will.
Getting what's customized here is harder than any job what it was. That's cool, bro. Not really sure. Oh yeah, did that.
Take a look at this.
Alright, so I'm coming back.
I knew this would be big. What a treasure!
We're reading my stuff on the link. If you're breathing and make it sound like you, like the howling of the other people. You still learn.
Scout ship setting sail.
A pendant? Nothing of any worth to me.
Destroying red crates in a warehouse? Doesn't sound very nice.
Have we ever been nice?
I suppose not.
This is a contract job, so let's keep costs down. I'll call the Von Eltia and have her draw the guards away.
If you would.
What will we be destroying?
Who knows? That's hardly our concern.
That ceremony was simply fantastic. Lord Artorias' speech was brilliant, of course, but Prince Percival was really something too. He raises up Artorias to help the country and its people, then willingly steps down. Now that's what I call a king.
You think so? Well, to me, he just looks like a wimp.
He may look that way, but he has a great inner strength. He's excelled as a scholar and a leader since he was young. His only hobby is falconry, but sadly I hear he hasn't had the time for it lately.
You seem like a big supporter of his.
Well, he's got 2 younger brothers, but just between you and me, they're dolts. Worse, they hang with a bad crowd. If anything were to happen to Prince Percival, the future of Midgand would be bleak.
I see. So everyone's hopes are riding on him then.
Which means Midgand's vulnerable without him.
Guess not.
He may be the shepherd now, but no one knows who he was before the Advent, or what he did.
No, they don't.
But he showed up one day with a mallet in tow, routed the demons, and formed a band of skilled young exorcists.
That sounds pretty suspicious.
Right? But the kingdom readily acknowledged his abilities and his conviction, and threw its full support behind him.
Maybe he plans on usurping power for himself.
Not likely. He's worked tirelessly to rebuild the church and state, and to shore up the royal family's position.
Lining his pockets from the state coffers, then.
Not the slightest chance. Rather, he's got all the other higher-ups worried he's working himself to death.
Then what's he after?
Maybe there is no ulterior motive. Maybe he is our shepherd. Whatever the case, if he hadn't shown up when he did 3 years ago, Midgand would be a smoking ruin.
Won't know that, yeah. Well, yeah, until. Oh. And then they explain before we go. Yeah. Oh, you can turn. Oh, I don't want to recognize it.
Greetings, Magilou's menagerie. You've come to exactly the right place.
You must be a Bloodwing. What do you want?
You already know about the Code Red demons, right?
The really strong demons the Abbey wants gone? Yeah.
Would you ever consider hunting them down for us? We'll reward you properly.
Reward? Why pay us when the Abbey would do it for free?
It's complicated. The Abbey is calculating in their deployments, especially where Code Red demons are concerned.
I get it. They'll only act if they determine the demon would cause more harm than the losses they'd incur in battling it. That does seem logical.
But sometimes people have lost a loved one to such a demon. Or sometimes they have a connection to the person the demon used to be. Wherever there's a Code Red demon, you can bet there are people willing to pay good money to have it killed.
And let me guess, that's where the Bloodwings come in.
Exactly. There are Bloodwings all throughout Midgand who have information on these Code Red demons. If you defeat a demon and report back to my comrades, they'll make sure you're well compensated.
All right, I understand. But I won't make any promises.
That's fine. No sense in drawing up a contract when the hunter probably won't survive anyway. If you get results, let us know. We'll hold up our end. That being said, I'd feel guilty if I didn't help out at least a little, so here, take this.
Those Bloodwings are definitely a rough crowd.
To be fair, things are never that straightforward when you're dealing with demons.
All that matters is that there's something in it for us if we hunt those Code Red demons. The only thing better than fighting formidable foes is getting paid for it.
Just remember that these Code Red demons are tough enough to make the Abbey shiver. We'd be wise not to underestimate them.
We should talk to those Bloodwings before considering any of the marks. They might have information that will help us prepare.
Yeah, and we better remember to upgrade our equipment.
Right.
Battle continuing. Battle, also while you're in while you're in the town or field. Battle will therefore either to specify locations to get them from shock because
Hey, Laphicet.
What is it, Rokuro?
Mabo curry.
Huh? Oh.
You're an interesting one. You like Mabo curry that much, huh?
It smells good. And it's creamy and kind of spicy. Eating it made me feel nice.
I'd say you love it then. Do all Malakim have such an appetite?
Each has their own tastes. Some eat a lot, some eat a little. Just like humans or demons.
What do you like, Aizen?
Drinks, I suppose.
What else?
Pretty much just drinks.
Don't you like anything else?
Is it a problem if I don't?
No. I'm just wondering.
For me, it's drinks and candied sweet potatoes.
That's where you boil strips of sweet potato in oil and then coat them in sugar, right?
Yeah, I never get tired of them.
So you like to drink, but you've also got a sweet tooth?
Yeah. Is that so strange?
No.
Candied sweet potatoes. Sounds good.
There's nothing to be ashamed of. It's just a sign that you're alive, remember?
Right.
He is breathing. No, it's kind of fun. Oh, it's fun. Do it again. Yeah, yeah. Excuse me. I'm on my way back. I'm on my way back.
Always ready to fight.
Up his best Very strong.
Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try! Havoc mayhem!
Got it.
Come on, really?
Aphrodite is such. We got one of them for the long tail to grow. Still not on getting close. Drop items. Enemies have a small thing to drop stuff from their defeated. Some say that each enemy has one new item. Drop items. Drop waste fire for equipment improved and easy to model. But if you have stuff hunting support item for food. If you are hunting for this item for its equipment to drop. So you got enemies allowed. However, eating enemies with mythic arts have as much weight as that. So if you can, there's an opportunity to eat a greater number of enemies. You should take it.
You'll be rust on my blade. But I'm this close. I won't miss. 4-0.
Come on, really?
Alright,
You better be ready. Your style is really unique.
Just wait until I pull out the good stuff.
Got it.
is ours.
Recovery, talking content. I might put it over there. Okay, I'm not gonna put it over there. Oh no. Oh.
Have you heard? The Abbey is building a new base. I hear it's a huge temple in the middle of some mountains near a site of ancient ruins. If they've got time to build a temple, they should use it to kill more demons instead.
You sure you want to talk like that here?
Ha! I'm different from all those losers who swoon over the shepherd's pretty words and ignore reality. No one's found a way to cure demon blight yet, and demons are still swarming everywhere. Sure, maybe things are not as bad as they could have been, but we still have no idea what's going to happen next. Think about it. Demons could be infiltrating the city as we speak, and we'd be none the wiser.
Yep, you're completely right. All right, the guards are gone. Let's move in.
Benwick and the crew did a fine job.
Red crates. These must be our targets. The seal of Midgand Cathedral?
Should we look inside?
There's no need. Burn them, Laphicet.
Okay.
We're done here. Let's go.